Hello again, everyone. 67 Pontiac GTO MPC model. Most model builders don't particularly like this model. They say the fit's bad on the parts. Not a very detailed model. So I thought I'd just open this one up and let's look it over and see what you think and what I think. There's our chrome pieces, two different sets of wheels. Tires look okay. Windshield and back glass all in one piece. Makes it easy to install. I think I can see what a lot of builders are talking about. The edges of those seats, plastic hanging over. That can be cleaned up, that's not a big deal, and we only have one axle. So that's interesting. Instruction sheet, and we do have some decals. Let me open those up and see what's in there. Well, not many decals. We got some stripes and license plates. The black stripes are the pin striping. That's at the top of the fender, running down the side there. The other stripes, I guess if you want to build a custom model, you can put those stripes down the side and on the hood. So let me get these packages opened up and we'll look things over. Well, they have the bottom and the interior all put together inside the body. You can see around the wheel well openings. We got quite a bit of slag hanging down there on that one side. This side looks pretty good. I really don't see any major issues there. Back seats, part of the interior already in. So basically all you put in here is the two front seats and the dash and the shifter. That's okay. Underneath we have some detailing right in here. Looks pretty good. But then we've got just two posts sticking up for the axle. We have holes in the front for two axles of some sort. There's some plastic slag right here. And on the back, a little rough across there. Not that bad. All right, I think next I'm going to open up the chrome. And let's see how it fits to the body. This front grille bumper and headlight assembly, it looks pretty good. And the only parts tree attachment is at the very bottom, so that's good. So let me cut this off and then we'll do a test fit. And yeah, we need to do a little dressing up on the edges of the bumper. And of course, touch them up with some chrome paint. I can kind of see why the model builders say these don't fit very well. I think you can see right there the bumper's hanging out just a little. But it hangs out on both sides, so I don't see if that's such a big deal. We do have a little issue here at the top of the headlights. Unless you push up on the center of the bumper, they're dropped down. If you hold in on the center of the grille and make it fit, then you really got some issues there on each headlight. I think maybe the body of the car is kind of warped up there in the middle, or warped down in the middle. Because if you put a little pressure on it, it seems to fit a lot better. I think we can make that look okay by doing a little bit of work on probably on the grille itself. I'm not sure. We'll have to investigate a little farther. Maybe cut the center of that bar down a little, and that'll make the grill go up farther in there. It seems like that would be the best solution. Then your headlights would be up against the fender. Alright, let's see what the back bumper looks like. Yeah, where the parts tree was attached on each side, we'll have to work on that and touch up the chrome, but the top of the bumper looks pretty good. So let's see how it fits. Not the best, but you can see we got quite a bit of difference right here. I think the rear bumper is workable. I don't see any big problems with it. Just having a hard time finding a lot wrong with this kit. This is one of the cheaper price kits. So let me open up this other bag of parts and let's look at those. When I opened the chrome kit, these fell out. I thought, well, what are those? They're side exhausts. They go right there, like that. Like that would be a hard job of trying to glue them on to make them look right, but according to the instructions, that's what you do. So if you open your kit and those fall out, don't throw them away, if you plan, especially if you plan on using them. Well, quite a bit of slag on these trees. You do get two hoods with this car. If you really want to go the custom route, you get this hood for the raised intake, and it has a tack on the edge of it that you can see from the interior. And this is a standard hood here, and it has a hood scoop. I'm curious to see how this hood fits, so let's try it. Definitely could use a little filing and sanding on the edges there because it's a tight fit in the front. The good news is it's too large, but I think with some sanding and on the edges, it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it's definitely got some fitment issues with this other hood. You see there at the back, it's jagged, and again, in the front, it's really too tight on each side. As far as these other parts, they can be cleaned up, and I think they would work okay, still be okay. At the bottom of these seats, how long the slag is on that. And in looking at the instructions, here's what holds the front tires and wheels. Got two little plastic pins that go through the wheel, and they just stick onto those holes in the front. The rear has that metal axle right there. And that's okay. That's just a different way of doing it. The biggest issue I see with the kit is the plastic slag that's around the parts. When I build kits, I leave the parts on the parts tree, the ones that I brush, so I can see it's going to take some cleaning and sanding before I can paint the parts, more so than on most other kits. So that's a quick look at the 67 Pontiac GTO MPC kit. If you decide to buy it, it is one of the cheaper price kits. I don't really see any big issues. Might need a little more sanding and filing than other kits would. But for what you can buy it for, I think it's a pretty nice kit. Thanks for watching. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, how about giving us a like and subscribing to our channel? Thanks.